Who gets the heat from the left? Chick-fil-A. The headline in the New Yorker, I mock this all day long. Chick-fil-A's creepy infiltration of New York City. So what creepy way did this fast food company infiltrate New York? Were they handing out sermons with their sandwiches? Did they promise to discriminate? Did they swear to do business with enemy nations? Did they pull certain products from their menu to prove how progressive they are? No, they literally opened restaurants. That's it. They sold food. Delicious, delicious food. They did their business. And to the left, this is creepy. Columnist Dan Piepenbring is apoplectic over this. I want you to listen to some of this. He writes, Chick-fil-A's success here is a marketing coup. Its expansion raises questions about what we expect from our fast food and to what extent a corporation can join a community. I noticed that word community that was scattered everywhere in the Fulton Street restaurant. And he writes it because he did at least go into a Chick-fil-A. He says, it was a shelf of children's books, bears, a plaque testifying to our local love for this community. The tables are made of reclaimed wood, which creates, according to a Chick-fil-A press release, an inviting space to build community. A blackboard with the header, Our Community, displays a chalk drawing of the city skyline. And outside, you can glimpse an earlier iteration of that skyline on the building's facade, which, with two tall, imperious rectangles jutting out, gives a subtle impression of the Twin Towers. I feel like I'm listening to Stefan from SNL, read the hottest new restaurant. It's Chick-fil-A. You got that, folks? As Chick-fil-A opened stores in a community, they stressed that they wanted to be a positive influence on the community. It's diabolical. But Chick-fil-A is even more devious than you imagine, Piepenberg continues. He says there's something especially distasteful about Chick-fil-A, which is sought to portray itself as better than other They sell chicken sandwiches! It's a chicken sandwich restaurant! It's chicken sandwiches! And he also takes issue with the cows. He takes total issue, I'm looking at the piece here, he takes total issue with the cows. He says that there are framed portraits everywhere and imploring people to eat more chicken. That and community, my word. Not only do they want to be members of the communities they serve, but Chick-fil-A also has cleaner stores and healthier food. Is there no end to the evil that this company can dish out onto an unsuspecting public? But in all seriousness, the funniest aspect of this fearful column is that he's missing the key ingredient, right? Chick-fil-A didn't have to talk about community, and they didn't have to trick anyone. They didn't have to sneak in. They didn't have to do what this writer calls creepy. All they had to do was make sandwiches people wanted, and apparently they did. And that's how it all works. You make stuff that people like, and you sell them that stuff, and then you let people worry about themselves. Now, hopefully Bank of America and Dick's and Wells Fargo and Citibank and Delta are all taking notes. But seriously, if you're freaking out over Chick-fil-A, honestly, and you were also cheerleading the Iran deal, please stop. Chick-fil-A makes delicious sandwiches, and it's consistent everywhere you go. Have you ever been into a dirty Chick-fil-A? No. Have you ever been into a Chick-fil-A where anyone was rude? No. Have you ever been into a Chick-fil-A where your spicy chicken sandwich with extra pickles and ranch was not delicious? No. They sell chicken sandwiches. Get a life. Gosh.